All right, we are back in the shop. That's right. Well, welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is going to be kind of a an outlook episode slash what to expect on the channel here in the next coming week to possibly several weeks. So to recap, we've got both of our tractor show commitments done for the year. We attended the Jordan, Minnesota Tractor Show with the prototype Moleens early in August, and we just wrapped up the Now Then Minnesota Tractor Show where we had the Caterpillar D2 down there with the Cat Gang and doing all of that. So from this point on, I don't have any other plans to display at any tractor shows for the rest of the year. I can just turn into a spectator now and kick back and relax. So, and I've been able to tell from some of the comments I've been seeing lately and the slightly lower view rates on the walk around episodes from the shows that that's not everyone's cup of tea. So the people that have been with the channel for a while know that this is very normal and it's a seasonal thing because the months of August and September, we don't spend a lot of time here in the shop or even really a lot of time here at home at all because we are attending tractor shows almost every weekend for close to 2 months. So that's why you see a change in the content where we step away from the projects and the more normal at-home type stuff. And we go more into operating footage, tractor show walkarounds, and the like because that's the type of content that I can generate for the feed. And a good portion of the viewership likes that as well. So anyone that says, more low effort content, unsubscribe, well, I won't beg anyone to stick around. And I did read that comment. I just deleted it because if it's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea. And I won't beg anyone to stay. If it's not your thing, it's a transaction like a business related relationship anyway. You're free to come or to go as you please. So now that that's out of the way, expect a few more of the walk around type things. And as far as video content, within the next week, I may be needing to have an eye worked on, like have some minor surgery performed on it. In the week between the Jordan Tractor Show and the Now Then Tractor Show, I noticed like goofy flickers of light in the lower portion of my right eye. And I have thin retinas anyhow. I'm extremely nearsighted. And there are a few issues that can come along with that. You know, they come with the territory. One of them being like tears in the retina or detached retinas. It's nothing that serious. Thankfully, I had it looked at yesterday. I have a retinoschisis in my right eye, which means it's basically like a fluid pocket or kind of like a blister that can form between some of the layers of the retina. And it bulges the retina surface inside, which is the reflector that helps you see, interprets light signals and everything else. And it can skew your vision a little bit. So that's what I've got going on right now. And in 6 days, I'll go to a retinal specialist. They'll decide if it needs surgery or not. So the recovery for that could be as little as a few days or as long as a few weeks. We won't know until we get there. So if that's the case, the feed may be cut back considerably until I can recover from that. And the recovery can be kind of a pain and very specific in the things you can do and the limitations that are placed upon you. I'm on some physical limitations right now because they don't want me to overly exert myself or do anything that may cause pressure to build around this eye for fear that it may make that fluid pocket grow. I can still do minor things in the shop here. So we can still do a few, like we can maybe put the lights together for the Farmall H. I've got the new manifold out here. We can get some high temp coating on that where it needs to be, some red where it needs to be, get that fixed onto the engine. And while I showcased this in one of the members behind the scenes episodes before we went to Now Then, I did get a start on cleaning some of the sheet metal. So I can hammer on sheet metal and do things like that. Activities like welding are frowned upon. I probably shouldn't do a whole ton for grinding, and you certainly don't want to get any metal in your eye at this point if they're going to be going in there to work on it for something else anyhow. So don't know what's going to happen with that, but it's not a huge emergency. It's not a 3-alarm fire. So we'll just trust in the specialists and what they tell us and follow all of the instructions. So that's what's happening on my end. I've got a few more days. I'll see if I can get a Preparation H video put out for y'all because I know some people on the feed have really been wanting one of those. And after that, we'll just see what happens. So we got to take care of ourselves, and I'm not going to take any chances with my eyesight. It's much too important. So I appreciate the viewership, everyone. And we've got a few more walkarounds coming from the Now Then show. maybe a tad bit more operating footage. Beyond that, I'll try to work in whatever I can work in while I'm able to do it. We'll just say, hope to see y'all back again.